Hey everyone, this is Wade from fishfindermounts.com, and I've got our Pole Arm Transducer Mount here that's available on our website www.fishfindermounts.com. This is a fantastic solution for pontoon boats like you see here that we're on, platform style pontoon boats with your aluminum pontoons underneath them. If you want to put a transducer on the bow of that boat, you don't want to drill holes in the boat, you don't have a bracket at the back of it to put a permanent fixture, you're renting them, whatever. This is actually a rental boat that we're on right now. This will give you the solution to get a transducer and obviously your fish finder on the boat from fishfindermounts.com. You can call us at 1-855-784-3474 to get your amazing portable fish finder mounting solution from us today. So I've got the Garmin right down here. I've got the Garmin Striker 4 CV Plus right here, and I've got its transducer. I'm going to show you how this goes on to the pole mount here itself. We just need the bracket. When you get your fish finder from Garmin, you're going to actually screw this bracket onto this transducer here. That will put it into a transom style mounting formation. And all you need is that one bracket. You take this guy here, the end of our pole arm transducer mount, and you take it, you slide this fork washer off just like so. There's grooves in the actual arm here that mate with the actual other part of this fork washer here. And we just take this guy and we slide it on like so. I'll show that one more time so everybody can see that very clearly. You got the hole there. You just take this guy, slide it on. You take your fork washer, you mate it up with these slots here. And it's on. And you just take your wing nut here and you just tighten it up. Now there is a longer bolt that comes in the package. You might want the longer one. This one just makes it. So there's one that will stick out further. It will come in your package with this pole arm transducer mount. And we can just take this guy on the end of the deck boat. I'm just going to put it off the corner here. I can't put it off the bow because the gap of this clamp is not wide enough. We do have an extended clamp option available when you go onto this product under transducer mounts, and you click on the product to add it to your cart. You'll see there's some options, or there's one or two. One of them is our 3.5 inch wide gunwale clamp. So if you're planning to do this, you might want to add that option so that you can fit around wider ledges, as you see here. Now this wider ledge in the front is thicker. It's wider down here as well. It's quite thick. It's about yay thick. So probably about almost 2 inches thick. But here on the side, they don't have that thickness. So I can actually wheedle it on. Now all these different deck boats are going to be different. So I can demonstrate by just wheedling it onto the front here. Boom, she's on, just like so. We've got the transducer in there. I'm just going to tighten this guy on there. And there's scuff guards on this mount so that you don't scuff up the rental boat that you may be using. If you're using a rental boat, you might have your own boat, whatever. And we can take this guy and we can move the transducer and we can rotate it. If the camera can come over and look down and over, not that way, but like this. You can rotate this guy 360 degrees, so perhaps it's on the side of your boat. So you'll want it running like this at the bow as well. If it was on the side of the boat and this clamp was on the side over here, then yeah, you would probably have it like this because it's going to be on the side, right? But the point is you can rotate that to whatever position you need. You can drop this guy down into the water. Remember, your transducer only needs to be just down in the water. You can also adjust the tilt here for your transducer just to get the right trajectory that you want. Tighten that guy back up. We can lower that back down into the water, and then we can tighten this guy back up here. And boom. we've got our transducer mounted right there, as you see, from fishfindermounts.com on the Pole Arm Transducer Mount. We're going to take this mount off, and I'm going to explain a couple of other things here about it. We're just going to loosen the lead screw all the way off here. Make sure our scuff guards don't fall off. They're not on there like super well, so you want to make sure that when you're taking these things on and off boats that you don't allow the rubber scuff guards that are on the jaws to fall off. You can see how they slide. So just be careful that you don't lose them in the water. They slide on and off just like so. So there I have the Garmin Striker 4 CV Plus transducer on there. But this guy here, you can also mount it off of something like this. Your box channel rail. You can also mount it if you have it on like an aluminum boat. If you want to have it on the aluminum boat, just loosen this guy off a little bit, the tri knob here on this side. And there's an adjustment knob or adjustment pin right here. You just pull that and you can just snap that into whatever detent you want, just like you see, varying different degrees. Snaps in really nice. So if you had an aluminum boat, this could be on the side of the aluminum boat if you want. You could have it on the transom, just clamped on, as you see right up here. We could clamp it onto something like this. So there's all sorts of positions that this will allow you. If you're on the aluminum boat, and let's say this was clamped on your transom, like so, pretend this water, it was in the water. We'll just screw that on here quickly so I can get my point across for you guys. Let's take this guy. You might want to put a spacer if you're going on a box channel rail like you see here. Maybe you could get a piece of block that'll just allow it to rest on the block as well as being clamped on at the same time. But you could take this guy right out of the water, just like doing this. And it's locked in. If you want to have it at a certain angle to offset a certain feature on your transom, you can even snap it in this way. And then re-articulate the actual transducer here at the base. Again, if you're on the side, you can loosen off your tri knob here, right here, and you can just turn this guy to go parallel with the boat hull, and then just tighten it up again. So this is Wade from fishfindermounts.com showing you our Pole Arm Transducer Mount, 32 inches of travel, 368 degrees rotational. We've got about 180 degrees of tilt this way and that way. You can get this on fishfindermounts.com under Shop Transducer Mounts. We also have kits where this can be placed on the top of the actual clamp. So you have a whole complete unit here. Those kits are under boat mounts. And this would be our 5AH 4.5 transducer pole arm mounting kit right under the boat mounts page. Thanks for watching, everyone.